Hello and welcome back to the Hertha Save. This is episode number 11. I knew it, I knew that. And in the last episode, I brought you the news that we'd sold Erling Haaland and broke to you the fact that we'd replaced him with Sebastiano Esposito, which on paper looked like a masterful decision. Looked like we were going to go from strength to strength and, you know, carry on the way that we started the season. We were, of course, top of the league at that point and looking strong, looking like we could go on and achieve big things. The second half of the season wasn't quite so smooth, and yeah, things weren't exactly as planned. But yeah, I'm going to update you on all of that now. Let's get into Football Manager and I will show you what's been going on. So post Haaland here, our first game was this one at home to Mainz. We beat them 2-0, which is nice because they were a bit of a bogey team last year. We lost home and away to Mainz last season, so nice to get off to a good start and beat them 2-0. Then things got a little bit rocky. We drew with Nuremberg. Okay, you'd think, all right, we'll have some draws. However, it was the first goal for Esposito, and you can see by the time there, it was a complete FMing. We had 33 shots compared to their 2. They scored a penalty in the 84th minute. We somehow managed to equalise with a penalty in the 95th and get away with a point. Was nearly a lot worse there. We then lost to Wolfsburg, so things weren't going great at all. We then drew to Cologne 0-0. Couldn't score goals. Esposito missed a penalty in that one, so not the best of starts for him. We then didn't score again. We lost 2-0 to Dortmund. And it didn't get any better. We drew with Hanover. And then we drew 2-2 with Leipzig. Esposito did at least get 2 goals in this game. And I thought maybe things will come good now. Maybe he needed to settle in. Maybe he just needed, get to know his teammates, that type of thing. And perhaps, I suppose to an extent, that did kind of happen. We went and played our first knockout round game of the Champions League. We'd drawn Villarreal, which was a very, very nice draw actually, and that became very clear when we went and beat them 3-0 away from home in the first leg. So 3 away goals, Veron, Esposito and Magno. It was completely in our hands to get through to a very first quarter-final of the Champions League. We then beat top of the league Werder Bremen 3-0. This was much more like it. Camavinga, Esposito scored another pen. Henrik scored a great goal in that game. Then we drew with Hoffenheim at home. We had our not being able to score problems again in that one. Then we beat Augsburg 2-0. And you can see a bit of a run's getting on its way here. Not necessarily winning every game, but at least not losing. It was an unbeaten run. We drew to Villarreal in the home leg of the Champions League. We were 2-0 up and threw away a 2-goal lead, but it didn't matter. We beat them 5-2. 5-2 on aggregate. Quick maths. Right there. Then we beat Gladbach 3-0 in the league, and we put together here then a very nice run of form, and we were starting to make our way back up the league. That's right, we were at the top of the league at the break, but this run of games of 6 games without a win, that dropped us down to 3rd place. We were 7 points off the top. Werder Bremen was still winning all their games, apart from this one where we beat them. We were 7 points off the top, and it was looking very, very unlikely that we were going to even challenge for the title, let alone be able to redeem our win the league again. We did then draw Barcelona in the next round of the Champions League, and we were thinking this is going to be pretty tough. Not an easy one, a big game. Probably one of our biggest ever games. We did beat them last year, though, in the group stage, so that gave me a little bit of hope. We got a 0-0 draw in the new camp. Played pretty well. We're actually a little bit unlucky not to win it there, and I thought, we can do this now. We just got to win at home. If we can win at home, we're through to a semi-final of the Champions League. And we beat Schalke in the league in between. Another 2 goals for Esposito there. And then we did beat them. A 3-2 win over Barcelona in the quarter-final of the Champions League. And we were through to a semi-final. Look at this. We went 1-0 down on the night. It was never going to be easy from there. We needed to win this game. Remember, that goal from Kai Havertz in the 23rd minute gave them the away goal, gave them the advantage. We equalised through Son. Then, disaster struck in the 50th minute. Lionel Messi, at the ripe old age of 37, he's probably 36 at that time, popped in a goal. It was 2-1 to Barcelona. They had 2 away goals. We had to go and win 3-2. And that is somehow exactly what we did. We took off Esposito. We brought on Luis Suarez, who scored against his old team. And then we also brought on the Belarusian marksman. And I'm going to call him that because his name is Igor Kilman. And he scored. And Barcelona were out. We got ourselves a quite frankly amazing win there. And we were through to a semi-final of the Champions League. We were so excited. And we drew Manchester United. And I thought, this is it. It could have been worse. It was Real Madrid or PSG in the other 2 teams in the semis. And then after a couple of good results in the league, we beat Union Berlin 4-0 away from home. Drew with Bayern, probably should have won. We then lost away from home to United. A Marcus Rashford goal in the 86th minute was a little bit of a heartbreaker. And they had a huge advantage. No away goals for us and the goal advantage. We were going to have to do big things in the home tie if we were going to get to a first ever Champions League final. Meanwhile, though, in the league, things were good. These 2 wins and a good draw, I suppose, at Bayern meant that we were still right up there. We were 2 points behind Werder Bremen, who was still winning most of their games. No, that's a lie. They were drawing a lot. They were dropping points, and we were catching them. It still seemed like a bit of a tall ask to get back into it, but there was a little bit of hope again. Then we beat Frankfurt 3-1 in the league, and things were getting even better. Because at this point, I think Werder Bremen dropped more points. But then we played United in the Champions League, and we did go out. We played really well in this game, if I show you. 26 shots for us, 12 on target. Somehow we let them have 6 clear-cut chances from 16 shots, which is probably not great defending on our part. We took the lead, so levelled it up on the tie. Son scored. Then basically they killed us at the end. Rashford got a penalty. He scored. It was game over at that point. We threw absolutely everything at them, threw everyone forward, and yeah, Rafa scored right at the end. They won 2-1 on the night, 3-1 on aggregate, and the Champions League dream died right there, right on the Olympia Stadion turf for one season. We'll be back next year. Maybe next year can be the time, the season, the year that we can go one further and get ourselves that Champions League medal. Maybe just a final. We'll aim at that. How's that? In the league, though, 2 points behind Werder Bremen going into match day 33. So this game and one more game to go. We were playing Darmstadt at home. We won 6-0. Meanwhile, though, Werder Bremen were playing Bayern Munich away. Bayern beat them 1-0. That meant that we were 1 point clear of them going into the last day of the season. If we could match their result, we win the league. If we could better their result, we win the league. If they lost, we won the league. I think that's probably in what I just said anyway. It was pretty tense anyway. It could still go one of 2 ways. Bayern could actually match us on points as well. But our goal difference was much better. So actually, they weren't ever going to overtake us. Going into the final day, though, it was very, very tense. And this game came in during my 12-hour stream. So I'm going to show you the recording from the stream. You can probably see how tense I was during this. This is how the final day went in Season 5, 2024, of us trying to see if we could win a back-to-back Bundesliga title. Let's go and have a look. Roll the tape. Action. Come on. Then instead of record, by the way. That would have been cool, wouldn't it? Right, let's get into this game. Move my head away from the mic because of that. What did I miss? You've missed us going into the very last game now with the chance of winning the title, Luca. This is it. Those are the teams. They've gone fairly defensive. 2 banks of 4 and some very deep wingers. Right, we need to watch out for this result. Where is it? I couldn't even see it. Where's this result here? Frankfurt here. That's the result we need to look for, and obviously our own result as well. At the moment, if we both draw, we win the league. Good luck. Thank you. It's quite a low points total. 68 to win the league. An early goal would be delicious. Beautiful. Come on. I was ready to press get creative there already. Thank you for the good luck messages. Ha-ho-he, indeed. Uh-oh. Their corner. Headed away. Back it. Look at the space for him. Good tackle. So Bosley. Beautiful tackle at the back post. Oh, good chance. Headed over. Still 0-0 in their game. I think a draw for them. It does. A draw for them and a... No. A loss for us and a draw for them does still win us the league, doesn't it? Straight at the keeper. Another good chance for them. That's not great, lads. We're probably not the better team here so far. I might actually go back to that. I'm going to drop it down to balanced, I think. Half an hour in. Still 0-0. You can do this. We can. I'm so nervous. Try to get... Come on, right. Offside. Not a lot is happening. Not a lot is happening. I can't see their score as well because we haven't had any chances. That first half has gone like a flash. The score in their game is still 0-0. Are Bayern winning? Bayern is 0-0 as well. In fact, let's turn off... Oh, yeah, it's just got our 3 games on there for updates. Demand more. We will demand more, yes. There we go. Still 0-0 all round in the 3 games we need to be looking at. These ones here. Second half. Demand more. There we go. I've demanded more. It's a weird game, isn't it? Hardly any highlights. We're an hour in with like 1 or 2 highlights so far. Frankfurt have scored! Get in there, Frankfurt, you beauty. They've equalised straight away. Jeez, okay. They've equalised straight away. Oh, that would have been it. We win our game. If we win this game, we win the league. Let's concentrate on us. Oh, I thought that was going to be so helpful. I'm actually... yes, Dice. Oh, God. I'm scared to see their score now. I haven't seen anything pop up. Have you guys? I think it's still 1-1 with 10 minutes to go now. Where's the score gone? 1-1 still with 10 minutes to go. We've got an attack. Bayern are 1-1 as well. Bayern did have the lead, but they are now level. Here comes Maya to Szoboszlai. It's a poor pass, but Nets is going to get it. Find our man. Szoboszlai. Oh, what a chance. It's saved. It's saved. Oh, God, this is right on a knife edge. 10 minutes to go. Offensive. Suarez on, Kilman on. We are going to make... Just don't want to throw it away. We're going to go attacking. We're going to do it. Let's speculate to accumulate. We'll just go attacking for now. And in fact, yeah, let's do a... Let's make a sub as well. Who should we bring on? Let's do... I don't know what to do. Paul is coming on. Paul is coming on. A draw is no good if they win. I know. But also they are still drawing. Can I see on here the latest scores? I can. It's still 1-1 in theirs. Okay. We are on attacking. There's not much more we can do. I tell you what. Let's go to 2 up top. Let's do it. We might as well go... I don't know. Do we go for it? It's so close. Let the kid win it. If they draw a loss, won't affect it because of the goal difference. That is true. That is true. Right. Let's get Tonali off and get the lads on. We've got the goal-scoring lads. They've done it before for us. I'm bringing them on. Still 1-1 here. 4 minutes to go. Uh-oh. Their chance. Keeper saved it. This is tense now. 4 minutes added time. We're not even going to... I don't even know if we're going to know. Another... No, it's gone wide. Still 1-1. Added time. Still 1-1 here. They've got a chance, but this is surely going to be final whistle. We're 4 minutes in added time. Fernandez. I'm looking at this. It's still 1-1. We've done it! We've done it again! How have we managed that? Champions, once again. Oh, we've absolutely scraped it again. 2 back-to-back titles now. We've scraped it. 2 0-0 draws. Big GGs. We did it. That was tense, wasn't it? we've done that back to back, baby. Yeah. Last season, we won the league by losing on the final day. This season, we've won the league by drawing 0-0 in a game where nothing happened. So there you go. That is the story of how we did win back-to-back Bundesliga titles with Hertha Berlin. It was very, very tense, and at lots of different points during this season, I thought there was no chance. Different points we were concentrating on the Champions League, and then after we kind of went behind in games, I was like, we need to get back onto the league. We'd already gone out of the cup in the second round to a team from the league below, Sandhausen. So it was a weird season. I feel like things didn't really click throughout, but we had enough about us to make sure we were there or thereabouts. We actually went on a really good unbeaten run at the end of the season there to seal it. But anyway, that is back-to-back titles, and I've just had a little look at the budgets for the summer. There's a bit of money to work with, so I will bring you news of who we sign very shortly. That will be the next video. Let's go and see who we're going to bring in to hopefully... Let's try and dominate a league season and not scrape it like we have in the past 2 seasons. But yeah, there we go. Hopefully you enjoyed that little update and seeing how we were successful once again. If you did enjoy the video, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and like the video and leave a comment. And make sure you turn the bell on to make sure that you get notified so that when another Hertha Save video comes out, you get to watch it. I'm also going to try and do a few other different videos. Did one this week when you're watching this, trying to get my times in my head there. Did one this week about your favourite Football Manager players, so make sure you go and watch that one. And yeah, I will be back very soon with another episode of the Hertha Save. Thank you for watching. Peace out.